Hey, howdy. Sorry it's been a second. So, let me show you the, let me show you the wiki real fast. I've been holding out, waiting for one of these authors to update, and instead I look back at the list. Napasai did an update to help nerf some of the Delta Judgment stuff, added themselves back onto the queue, and then someone else who is completely new got added onto the queue, and none of these have none of these have filled out yet. So I'm just sitting here like, okay, I'm probably going to be waiting for the next month at minimum. So why not, right? Let's do some dailies, let's do some weeklies. It has been a second since I've done some Tukey. Now where is that, I wonder? Like horror maze is pretty simple. I just need to go to T-Folk World, which means Red Monastery. But I've kind of just been chilling. Classes are winding down. I've kind of been stuck in a loop of I mean, I've realized that this is just what I do when I'm depressed. Is I just play the same 3 or 4 games and watch the same 3 or 4 shows over and over and over and over again. But I've just been stuck in a loop for like basically the past half a month of just playing Balatro, Pizza Tower, Minecraft occasionally, and watching Venture Brothers over and over and over and over. And I mean, they're fun. It's not like I'm doing it even though I hate it. Balatro is amazing and Pizza Tower is amazing. I've just at a certain point I just got a little bug in my brain that you will play Pizza Tower and play it fast. And that's what I've been doing. I don't think I'm going to make a video on it because I'm usually not one to judge I'm usually not one to judge a game or a show by its community, but if I'm going to be making a video for the channel, it's naturally going to attract the people who like that sort of content. And unfortunately, the people who like Pizza Tower on average are like half my age. And I don't like dealing with children on the internet. I really don't. So I am fine with just doing it in private, enjoying Pizza Tower, and not having to play daycare. Because it is super interesting seeing the kinds of people that show up in the comment sections with like different types of videos. Also, I may as well do this because it's been ages since I've tried it. Oh god, right. Doesn't Lantern... I could have sworn Lantern slows the monster down, but I don't know for sure. Otherwise, why else would you be able to equip it? There he is. So you can't go in here. Oh shit! Okay. Well, that's enough of that, I guess. God, what was I just talking about? I trailed off. Right, Pizza Tower. So, like I said, I kind of just don't want to deal with the kinds of people that regularly watch Pizza Tower on YouTube because I don't want to typecast, but they're pretty young by volume. And I just don't like dealing with young people on the internet. They're just irritating, frankly. I know it's a very kind of a closed-minded thing to say, but just all my experience with the internet. I just don't like dealing with people who are under the age of like 16. There's just a there's almost a lack of common sense to a certain degree. Not really. I mean, part of it is also I've had bad experiences because of the Isaac modding escapades, which is not representative of everyone who plays Isaac, but oh my lord. If you ever want to be mad at people who are enjoying your art, upload it to the Steam Workshop, and you will very quickly start to resent the people that appreciate your work. Because, oh my god. Because the first thing... Also, I just realized I'm going a really long path. I could have just gone the forest here, but this is also the first time I've gone this route in a really long time, so frankly, I'm fine with just playing the feud. But frankly, it's part of the reason why most of the games that I play are RPGs, because indie RPGs tend to attract cool people that are also coincidentally over the age of 18. Most of the time. The amount of degrees of separation from Undertale also greatly influences the age bracket. Yeah, it's not that one. Nova Flow. I wonder if that means Zen's online. That bot is still doing bot things, makes me happy. But indie RPGs, it's such a weird case because when it comes to Undertale and Amori, those are the two standouts. And with Amori, that's kind of terrifying, frankly, because Amori is the kind of game that you really shouldn't, at least in my opinion, you shouldn't play until you're older, because it's such a... And frankly, it's just such a grim game. Not to say you shouldn't, not to say you should avoid it at all costs if you're young, but it would probably be better if you, like, waited until you're older. But Undertale, oy vey. Undertale, Deltarune. There's a sort of conglomerate ADHD hive mind that lumps together a lot of games and a lot of games with kind of similar playstyles, but not really. Games like Undertale, Pizza Tower, Lisa the Painful to a certain extent. Any game that has a... like Friday Night Funkin' as well. Like any game that has a community that makes like AU content and stuff like that. Like full like plot rewrite mods and stuff like that. That is a sign that I should avoid the community whenever possible. Not to say that all of them are bad, some of them have a ridiculous amount of effort put into them. But I don't know, it's just not for me. With the sole exception of Undertale Yellow, which I might I'm thinking that I'm going to play through it. Maybe not soon, but I've always kind of had that one on the back burner because it looks it looks like so much effort has gone into that game to sort of flesh out its own identity. Because I've talked about this before. I've never been a fan of that kind of like fan content because there's never really a sense of the work's own identity. It's kind of just, hey, what if Pizza Tower but this? What if Undertale but this? It's like the what if like Marvel comic series. It's like, hey, what if this diegetic world was exactly the same, but also the main character was a pig? It's like it's funny at face value, but it doesn't really add anything. It's like there are some fan games with that sort of premise that do extremely, extremely well, like Lisa the Pointless is a standout example. Excellent game from what I've seen. I haven't even played it. I mean to play it eventually. I'm gonna wait until the monster update drops before I make any judgments on that. Which might take a month, might take 5 years, might take 10 years. I don't know when that update's actually happening. But I'm planning on waiting until it's finished, so. Or at least until part one is finished, because supposedly that is part one of a larger story. Which, oh my lord. Right. Tulip Lamp World. Wind Tunnel, that's this way, right? It's Wind Tunnel and then Radiant Ruins? Yeah. Because I'm kind of caught between two different potential extremes when it comes to the communities that I've chosen to involve myself with. Because thing is, Yumaniki and Yumatuki and all these fan games have such incredible communities. Like, the community on YNO is easily one of the best communities I've ever been a part of. They're so nice there, and they're amazing artists, and they're so cool, and they're so, like, the actual developers of Yumatuki and developers of fan games interact pretty often in chat. And it's easy to, well, I'm not gonna say it's easy to get started, but it's definitely easier than some communities I've seen that that have what are essentially trade secrets for some reason. Like, God help you if you want to start something like Isaac modding or making Minecraft data packs, both of which I've involved myself in the past, and it's so damn hard because the tutorials for how to start that stuff are so sparse. And don't get me started with stuff that's even more obscure, like, I guess it's less relevant now that VScript is a thing, but for Team Fortress 2, server scripting was the most obscure, obtuse garbage. And I'm pretty sure it still is. Like, I don't think it's changed that much. It's just that now with VScript, there's a lot more power behind it. And you can also write scripts that are unique to specific maps that aren't super, super rudimentary. Oop. I think I missed it. Yes. But so much of those scripts, especially for custom game modes, were written by some nerd from New York sitting in his apartment with way too much time on his hands, and that person has never shared the source code with anyone beyond like a circle of 2 or 3 of their friends. And they will probably never open source it, and it is probably going with them to their grave because Hell if I know. Excuse me. This map always looked kind of weird to me. I don't know why. Oh, fuck AP Physics. Oh my god. Oh god. Bottom garden. AP Physics was, I remember that class in particular was very, very rough because the teacher that I had, I guess I have to call them teachers and not professors because it was high school. My There's a sort of paradox when it comes to teaching people about things that you are very passionate about and that you have a lot of experience with. Pardon me. There's that sort of sense of like, why aren't you getting this? It's obvious to me. That sense of like, it's obvious to me, why isn't it obvious to you? That even the simplest concept can be difficult to explain because everyone finds the solution to a problem in their own way, right? So it's kind of hard to make everything click in the same way. You could like make a curriculum to work in a way that makes sense to you, but there's not really a guarantee that it works for everyone. And AP Physics was kind of the pinnacle of that because there was so much stuff, especially since I hadn't taken calculus yet. I was taking a physics class without calculus, without like even knowing any of the concepts of calculus. And I was kind of just floundering around like, yeah, other people are getting this. Why am I not getting this? Am I doing something wrong? Is there something that I'm not understanding here? It's not often that that happens when you're taking a class, but it is the worst feeling in the world. The only other time that that's happened to me is when I was taking AI half a year ago? No, a full year ago at this point. I think it was almost, it was a year ago basically to this day. Because I took it last spring. So the thing about AI was that if you've taken the class before, which, I mean, I don't blame you if you haven't, because it's a high-level computer science college course. a lot of things have to align for you to have been able to take that class. Part of the issue that makes it so difficult is that it requires knowledge of what's called symbolic logic. Now, symbolic logic is weird. It's basically there's this set of rules called first order logic, which is like it's ands and ors and nots. It's like using simple logical expressions to come to complex conclusions about the world around you. And symbolic logic is all about utilizing those methods to learn more about the world. And it's hard. It is really, 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 really hard. As you might have been able to guess. What's the random Random World is Server Hub. Has anything been added to Server Hub? Knife, Planner, Lonely Home? No. Da, 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 da. Where to now? It's been... I kind of want to go back to Delta's worlds, because apparently, not only are the Delta worlds significantly easier now, but actually, I missed the menu themes. The menu themes are supposedly way easier to get, and you get them in Pale Plateau, instead of, you know, all the way at the end of the path. You can still go to the end of the path, but I don't think anything is waiting for you there. What's up, nerd? Oh, interesting. Serpent Ruins B, variable 44 is 214 or higher. Love, I love YouTube poops. I still remember there was one day where this thought just popped into my head because, I mean, a while ago, I was watching I was binge watching Holotones playing Professor Layton, and at one point she referenced I went the wrong way. She referenced this YouTube poop of Mario from Hotel Mario saying auctions. And I looked it up and just had a laughing fit watching through this. It was so stupid in such a great way, which really describes all of YouTube poops. Oh, interesting. Interacting again leads to Heart Passage. I've always kind of wanted to make YouTube poops. Because, unfortunately, I lack the technical skill. You kind of need to be decent at using editing software, and editing software historically has always been kind of a problem. Okay. So, Dream Route to Bikini Beach, to Emotions Maze, to Serp Ruins B. Okay. Nova. Where is this thing? I was wandering around for a while last time trying to find this. Uh... North near the intersection of blue and red tiles. Well, there's a lot of those. I'm going to assume that it's across from the Serpent Runes B? 160 players, Yumatuki fell off. There you are. Okay. Now we're here. Yeah, okay. So from here is a passage to Pale Plateau, and I can't go all the way in, because Pale Plateau is actually the very end of the path. But I can go there to get the new menu themes. Now the trouble is I have no idea what I'm looking for. It's one of these... Oop. Is it one of these, maybe? Because one of the snakes, I believe... Yeah, this... I don't know what I did. Snake. Ah, right, this. This was originally Zeta District, but this was completely restructured after Zeta District was... Because, Zeta District used to be terrible, because Zeta District used to be literally filled with Shadow Ladies. Every single one of these Light Ladies was originally a Shadow Lady. All of them. And frankly, screw that. I do not know if this area loops or not. Okay, looks like it doesn't. I remember hearing last time... Okay, there is something in the bottom right. Undertale. Oh, cute. Oh, little dude in a trash can. Oh my god. The sewers from Earthbound. You dug through the trash. Right, I always heard about that. The old drama. Here's Zeta District. Alright, now hang on. Okay. Okay, this map does loop. This is tricky. Now, I don't know... I just don't know. Okay. So it's along this vertical. Ah, there we are. This area is cute. Like, now that there aren't NPCs that steal all your money, and connections that lead nowhere, and unmarked one-way connections, this is a cute route. I just hope that Delta learns from just hope that Delta learns from the shortcomings of their previous maps and makes some cooler maps in the future. Okay. Is it as simple as just interacting with you? Oh. Hello. Dark light lady? Excuse me? Snake. Is this identical? Did I mess up or something? I think this is different. Yeah, this is totally different. Huh. Oh. So this is apparently the crow's nest. Now, if I remember hearing correctly, you only get 3 chainsaws, and your goal is to find the black egg, wherever that may be. However, Delta also added a functionality where equipping Grave makes the crows translucent. Now we're here. Am I actually gonna reach the end of the path today? Ain't no way, right? I mean, I love this. Skull. Oh my god, the background. The background is amazing. Oop. This is different. I don't know where I am. Oh my god, that's so cute! Wait, this is adorable. Oh my god. And then, like, friendly, what's even the word for these? Friendly black chasers, I guess? There's something in Earthbound that's very similar to that. I think I'm something in Magicant. But I have not played Earthbound in, 4 years, something like that. It's been a while. Yes, and here we go. Oh, this, this is actually really cute. What the hell? Hello? Do I have to chase you, or? Oh, these are real chasers, huh? Hello. They're very fast, but on a long delay. Very interesting. That is just the max RPG Maker speed. That's also a chaser, huh? Hello, Demon Snake. I'm willing to bet this is the end of the path. Where the hell? Oh. Oh! There's the menu themes. Hell yeah! And I got Blue Row. Actually, I'm gonna keep Blue Row on. Apparently, there's one more thing here, and I gotta go to the top right, I think? Unless they got rid of it. I'm going to, nope, it's still here. Delta Judgment's final secret. I just have to walk across the green rainbow bridge. It's not really a rainbow bridge, huh? The green bridge, and I get my payment. Oh! Oh no, they nerfed it! No! That was originally a way to get infinite money. That's sad. I guess it makes sense that they nerfed it. Oh, cute. Really cute. This now only asks for 500 to get a Morning Void. I guess it makes sense. That's sad, man. I wanted infinite money. I guess I gotta work a little bit harder than that. I could just set up an auto clicker and shogi board or something. It's not that big of a deal. Let me go find... I don't know if there are sitting sprites for this. Probably not. Nope. Is Nova in here? Nova's not in here. Sad. Alright. That'll have to do it for me. Thanks so much for watching.